So for the discussion in activity 3, you would have already finished your learning task 3-2, where you went through, figured out your data and answered the questions based upon it. So let's go and see. So you've already done this part. Let's go and see what the discussion wanted you to do. Sorry, I had it open to the slide, but because this keeps running, sometimes you don't end up where you want to. Okay, so we've just finished this part of the assignment, and now we have got all of our data. We've submitted it to the Dropbox, but we've answered all those questions too. They were just over on the Google Doc. So what you're doing for the discussion, you're going to indicate which direct cost you investigated from part 2. So in the example I gave, I did hospital care, ambulatory care. You may have chosen to do day surgery or outpatient or physician care. It doesn't matter. You're just going to indicate in the discussion which one you chose. And then let's go over to see activity 3 discussion, because it looks like it cut off a bit of it in the content area there. So here it is here. It's hidden right now from you guys. You will see a rubric attached. I will give you a quick look at that. So you've picked one of these. You're going to indicate which one you investigated in your post, and you're going to say one interesting thing that you found for a direct cost. So think back to your data. What was one thing that stood out to you? Maybe it stood out to you that males, or was it males? I can't remember. Back to the data I just deleted. That I think it was that males had more direct costs associated with them for ambulatory care than females when dealing with cardiovascular diseases. So that might be something that I found really interesting, and I post it. I indicate that this is what I looked at, and then I would say the part that I found interesting. So you will have to post your response to that first. After you've done that, if other people have already made posts, you will see their posts. If not, you're going to have to wait for them to post. And then the second part is to find another person's posting that was for a direct cost that was different than the one that you looked at. And then you post one thing you notice was different about your costs. So you might notice maybe somebody posts that for physician care, females had a higher cost than males. So that would be different than what you had. But you may have to look back through your other data that you have in your assignment to be able to find something that's different. So 2 parts to that assignment. So let's go in here. This is going to look a little different than how it looks for you guys when you click on it. But I just want to show you the rubric that I made that's associated with it. Okay, so what are the expectations for this discussion? What will you be graded on? So 1, I indicated which direct cost I investigated. Either you did that or you didn't do that. I posted one interesting thing I found. Either you did that or you didn't do that. And then I found another person's posting that was for a direct cost. It was different than the one that I looked at. I posted one thing I noticed was different. So those are the things that you need to do. That's what you're being evaluated on. Remember, you cannot see other people's posts until you post your own. And that's fine. Just go back to it in a couple of days and make your second post.